For anyone who grew up around farmland, the sight of rolling fields and the steady rhythm of harvest feels familiar. What you're seeing here is the Go Whale G1015 bale wrapper, a powerful tool designed to turn freshly cut grass into tightly sealed bales. Instead of the long hours and heavy labor that once went into storing hay, this machine handles the process with precision. The bale is lifted, wrapped, and secured in a matter of seconds, protecting the feed from moisture and keeping it fresh for months. For farmers over 30, efficiency isn't just about saving time. It's about protecting what you've worked for, ensuring that every crop counts, and knowing your livestock will have quality feed no matter the season. Watching this machine in action is a reminder of how far farming technology has come, making everyday work more reliable and less exhausting. And while this machine focuses on preserving grass, it also opens the door to something bigger: how modern tools are reshaping the way we handle all aspects of daily life. Because in the end, innovation in the field isn't just for farmers. It's a story about convenience, protection, and smarter living. And that's exactly where we're heading next. Once the bales are wrapped and safely stored, the next step in the field is just as important: bringing the crop together before it's collected. Here, we see the Kverneland 95130C 4-rotor rake at work. Unlike the traditional single rakes that demand countless passes across the field, this advanced design gathers large amounts of forage in one smooth motion. The 4 synchronized rotors sweep the ground with precision, pulling grass and hay into clean, even windrows. For farmers, that means less time circling the same land, fewer fuel costs, and more efficiency during the busiest season of the year. For anyone over 30, watching this kind of progress is striking. Many remember when raking was one of the most labor-intensive stages of the harvest. Now, with equipment like the Kverneland, the job isn't just faster, it's more consistent, ensuring better quality forage for the animals that depend on it. And while this is impressive on its own, it's only part of a bigger story, because every step, from cutting to raking, wrapping to storing, is about creating a system that supports healthier farms and stronger communities. In the next segment, we'll see how that system continues to evolve with even more specialized machines designed to handle every challenge the land presents. Unlike the large harvesters and rakes we've just seen, this compact yet powerful tool takes on a different challenge: shaping the soil. With its lateral design, the MPL 260 cuts precise trenches along the edge of fields, vineyards, or orchards. These trenches improve drainage, manage irrigation, and prepare the land for healthier, more productive seasons ahead. For anyone who has worked the land for decades, it's clear how valuable this kind of equipment is. Tasks that once took hours of manual digging can now be handled in minutes, with cleaner results and less strain on the farmer. Efficiency here doesn't just save time, it protects the land by ensuring water flows where it's needed most. From soil preparation to grass and hay, farming takes many forms. But one of the most iconic harvests in the world is cotton. Here, The massive cotton harvesters move slowly through the fields, gathering the fluffy white crop that has shaped industries for centuries. Unlike the manual labor of the past, today's machines strip and collect cotton with precision, reducing waste and protecting the quality of the fibers. For farmers, this means higher yields and greater efficiency. For all of us, it's a reminder of how something as soft and ordinary as cotton connects our daily lives, from the clothes we wear to the linens in our homes. Cotton harvest isn't just about a crop, it's about an industry that continues to modernize. And just as cotton connects to clothing, farming technology connects to the companies that drive innovation forward. Which brings us to our next story, how modern agricultural brands showcase their solutions to the world.
Protecting crops from pests and disease is essential to ensure a healthy harvest. That's where machines like the Arrow and Goma GG25 with a 36-meter boom come in. Stretching across wide fields, this sprayer covers more ground in less time, ensuring every plant receives the care it needs. Modern spraying systems aren't just about volume, they're about precision. The GG25 is designed to deliver the right amount in the right place, reducing waste and protecting both the crop and the environment. For farmers, that means stronger yields and peace of mind. And once the crops are protected, the next step is gathering and organizing them efficiently. That's where the power of rakes comes back into play, with machines that handle massive fields with speed and ease. Between the rows of crops, weeds often compete for space, nutrients, and water. Controlling them is critical, and that's where the Forage Progress Cultivator comes in. This precision machine moves neatly between the rows, removing weeds while protecting the crops. What once required hours of bending and handwork can now be managed by a single pass of the cultivator. For farmers, it means healthier soil, stronger plants, and less reliance on chemical solutions. Progress, in this case, is about balance, supporting both productivity and sustainability. And as we move from maintaining the land to harvesting specialty crops, we'll see another side of agriculture, one that produces not just food, but culture, the grape harvest. Grapes aren't just a crop, they're a tradition, tied to winemaking and culture around the world. The grape harvester is a marvel of engineering, designed to gently shake vines and collect the fruit without damaging it. Watching the process, it's clear how much technology has improved both speed and quality. For vineyards, this means less manual labor and more consistent results. For the consumer, it means better wines, produced with care and precision. Grapes remind us that agriculture isn't only about necessity, it's also about enjoyment and the richness of life. Strength matters, and in the world of machinery, few names carry the weight of Titan. The Titan 5000 isn't just used, it's tested, pushed through a torture test to prove its resilience under the harshest conditions. These tests highlight what farmers and builders alike depend on: reliability. Because when a machine is out in the field or on a job site, failure isn't an option. Watching the Titan endure these challenges is a reminder of why durability is just as important as innovation. From raw power, we shift back to flexibility, Machines that adapt to the unique demands of the field, like the Enerossi ERS-20 with its rubber flex technology.
Like its larger counterpart, the Enerossi ERS-18 is built for efficiency, but with a design suited for different farm needs. It's proof that technology adapts. Not every farmer needs the biggest machine, but every farmer deserves the best performance. These variations show how innovation meets practicality. But agriculture isn't the only place where machines push limits. In construction and demolition, power takes a very different form: shearing steel.
Here we step into the world of industrial strength. The Genesis GXT775R is no ordinary tool. It's capable of slicing through massive I-beams with ease. The sight is as impressive as it is important. For builders and demolition crews, machines like this are essential, turning impossible tasks into routine work. It's a different side of engineering, but one that shares the same core value as farming: efficiency through power. And if the GXT775R impresses, its larger cousin will astonish, cutting through steel beams in just one bite. Power at this level is breathtaking. The GXT2055R mobile shear demonstrates what advanced hydraulics and engineering can achieve, slicing through enormous steel beams with a single decisive movement. This isn't just strength, it's precision, reliability, and proof that technology continues to push boundaries. From farms to factories, the goal remains the same: doing more with less effort. And after witnessing such industrial might, we return to where it all began: the land. Machines that reshape and restore pastures for the next generation of growth.
What makes this machine stand out is not just the mechanics, but the mindset behind it. Farming has always been about precision. Even before technology, farmers relied on experience, timing, and intuition to make sure every harvest succeeded. Today, machines like this build on that tradition. They don't replace the farmer's knowledge, they enhance it, turning effort into results more quickly and reliably. And for those who have lived through decades of harvest seasons, the difference is striking. What once took entire families working side by side for hours can now be accomplished in far less time, with greater consistency, less fuel consumed, less wear on the soil, and far less stress at the busiest moments of the year. The Enerossi ERS-20ST isn't just a rake. It's a promise of efficiency, reliability, and care for the land. And that's important because the hay and straw it gathers are not just byproducts. They are essential resources that keep livestock fed through the winter, ensuring farms remain strong even when the fields are frozen. This adaptability, this commitment to saving time and preserving resources, reflects the larger story of agriculture today: doing more with less, finding smarter ways to manage the land while keeping traditions alive. And as impressive as hay-raking technology is, farming is much more than hay. Next, we turn to one of the world's most essential foods: humble, reliable, and globally recognized: the potato, a crop that has sustained generations and continues to be one of the most important harvests every year. Few crops carry as much history and importance as the potato. Simple, nutritious, and versatile, potatoes have fed families around the world for centuries. And while the crop itself hasn't changed much, the way we harvest it certainly has. Here, we see the Grimmy SE7520 potato harvester, working in partnership with the Fendt Farmer 306 tractor,
transforming what used to be backbreaking labor into an efficient and precise process. Not long ago, potato harvesting meant bending, lifting, sorting, all by hand. Entire families would spend days in the fields, collecting each potato and hoping the weather would hold long enough to get the job done. Today, the Grimme SE7520 changes that completely. With its advanced design, the harvester gently lifts the soil, separates the potatoes from dirt and stones, and sorts them for collection, all in a smooth, continuous motion. For farmers, the benefits are enormous. Time is money, and when a crop as valuable as potatoes needs to be gathered quickly, efficiency is everything. The Grimme harvester ensures not only speed, but also quality. Potatoes arrive intact, with less bruising and damage, which means higher market value and less waste. But this machine isn't just about performance, it's about security. For many farming families, potatoes are more than a product. They are a guarantee that no matter what happens in the market, there will always be food on the table. Modern harvesters protect that legacy by making sure yields are high, reliable, and safe for storage. And let's not forget the role of the tractor. The Fendt Farmer 306 isn't just pulling the harvester, it's working in perfect sync, delivering steady power and stability. Tractors like this represent decades of engineering, built to handle the unpredictable demands of real farmland, whether it's muddy soil after a rain or hard-packed ground under the sun. Together, the Grimme and the Fendt form a partnership between technology and tradition. They represent the heart of modern farming, smart machines that respect the crop, support the farmer, and deliver results season after season. And for those watching who remember the old days of potato harvest, the difference is nothing short of remarkable. What was once exhausting, endless work is now streamlined into a process that preserves both the crop and the farmer's energy. It's not just about feeding communities today, it's about ensuring that this essential food will continue to be harvested and shared for generations to come. And as we leave the potato fields, we look forward to another essential partner in farming, the tractors and machines that handle countless other tasks with the same strength and reliability.
From potatoes, we move to another staple that has become essential across the globe, the tomato. Fresh, vibrant, and versatile, tomatoes are at the heart of countless meals. But while they may seem small and simple, harvesting them on a large scale has always been one of the most challenging tasks in agriculture. That's where machines like the G8993 MS40 tomato harvester come into play. This self-propelled machine is designed with one purpose in mind: to gather tomatoes quickly, efficiently, and gently enough to protect the fruit. The process begins with the harvester carefully lifting plants from the soil. Then, through a series of conveyors and vibrating systems, the tomatoes are separated from the vines. The MS40 doesn't just pull crops, it sorts, cleans, and prepares them for collection, all in one continuous movement. For farmers, the impact is tremendous. In the past, tomato harvests demanded huge groups of workers, often under hot sun, bending for hours to pick each fruit by hand. It was exhausting, time-consuming, and costly. Today, a single machine can do the work of dozens, delivering consistent quality while dramatically reducing labor demands. For those over 30 who remember the old ways, the difference is more than just convenience. It's a transformation of daily life on the farm. Efficiency is only part of the story. The MS40 also protects the harvest. Tomatoes are delicate, and bruising or damage can mean the difference between a profitable yield and wasted effort. With advanced sorting systems, this harvester reduces damage, ensuring that more of the crop makes it to the market in perfect condition. That means higher returns for farmers and fresher produce for consumers.